Hey, what's up? I'm Steph. I'm a DP and gaffer, and today I'm going to share my experience using the FeelWorld Cut6S monitor. Now, I'm not going to go too deep into the technical capabilities of this thing because, to be honest, you could look that up on your own. But I know when I was considering buying it, I was really struggling to find any unboxing videos or hands-on user reviews. Now, that wasn't necessarily a red flag for me because the product is still new, but I was expecting to potentially return this, and plot twist, I am. To start, I sprung for the version with SDI ports as well as HDMI, but there is a less expensive version with just HDMI connections. It includes an HDMI to micro cable in the box, but no full-size HDMIs or SDI cables. It does not come with any type of power supply either, but I am using a Sony dummy battery that runs to my V-mount. It has a power button on the top left that you have to hold for 2 seconds, and then it takes about another 10 seconds to boot up and actually get an image. This monitor uses a small scroll wheel at the top to access all your functions. You press it once to pull up the full system menu, or hold it for 2 seconds to pull up the quick toolbar on the bottom. To select a category, you need to then hold the wheel again and press it once more to turn a feature on or off. I found this really cumbersome, and often I would get stuck in a frustrating loop of pulling up the toolbar instead of the menu and vice versa, and being unable to find a way out. Having the scroll wheel serve 5 different functions means you're going to be pressing it a lot, and honestly, it's made of really flimsy plastic that feels like it's going to break immediately. So here you can see me pushing it with a straight pin just to demonstrate how little force you need to make this thing rattle. It moves very easily and has almost no friction to it, so it's actually pretty hard to select something successfully. You either go too far or not far enough, and as far as I can tell, there's no way to lock it. Now, while this monitor does have customizable image controls like saturation, RGB values, and custom LUTs, I found the image to be too far apart from my cameras no matter what I did. It took way too much effort to dial in the color and contrast, and I still couldn't get it anywhere close to matching. Now, this is a budget monitor, so I had realistic expectations, but even after all this time dialing in the image, it still looked so washed out, it was like I was looking at a log profile. This monitor does function as a dual monitor and recorder, but the monitor records onto a USB drive mounted on the side rather than a standard SSD drive. The placement of this USB port absolutely makes me think it could easily get ripped out, and all your footage along with it. Now, a huge point of concern that I really need to mention is that the moment I tried to power this thing up, sparks flew out of it. And unfortunately, it happened more than once. When trying both the Sony dummy battery as well as the DC connector, sparks flew out of both ports. Now, I don't know if I just have a faulty unit, but on the 3 shoots I tried this unit on, I also kept looking over and the monitor would just intermittently turn itself off, even though it had been securely connected to constant power the entire time. So this is far from a technical walkthrough, but after 3 uses, I decided I'm definitely returning this monitor. Now, I'm not here to trash it, this is just one person's honest feedback. Just because it's not great for my workflow doesn't mean it won't be good for yours. Personally, I've decided to try the Hollyland Mars M1 Enhanced instead, so stay tuned because I'll probably be reviewing that one next.